Hi, I'm Oscar, founder of Unlimited Spanish. Welcome to this new video. Yesterday I talked about how to learn grammar effortlessly. Here's yesterday's rule. Rule number 2. Don't study grammar rules. Use the point of view technique. In this video I'll be talking about a very common problem among Spanish students. They have a hard time remembering what they learn. It's common that you learn something in Spanish and after a certain time you forget almost everything. This is very frustrating and it may hurt your motivation over time. In fact, it happened to me when I was trying to learn English with the wrong strategies. In many language schools, they try to cover as much material as possible. This way, the students learn superficially, so they don't consolidate what they learn. How can you avoid this? How can you learn Spanish deeply? Here's a vital approach that will save you a lot of time. Learn by repetition. This approach may seem simple, but it's very powerful. Learn by repetition. What do I mean by that? Well, it's simple. Let's say you have 20 to 30 minutes of easy audio content in Spanish. For example, a story or a podcast. If you have the text in Spanish, it's much better. Okay, instead of just listening to it once or twice, listen to it many times. For example, 2 or 3 times per day over the course of 1 week. You can read the transcript at the same time or just listen. Do it although you think you have already learned the words. Why so many times? Because your brain needs many repetitions to acquire new vocabulary, new grammar structures, pronunciation, etc. It's also important to do the repetitions over the course of several days. After 1 week you can move on and choose a different material. And look, I can guarantee you that this technique is very powerful. I personally tried it with English and I went from not being able to have a basic conversation to a good level of fluency in a few months. In fact, I know people who are able to speak several languages, polyglot, and this technique is quite common among these successful language learners. This technique is especially important if you haven't consolidated your Spanish. The Unlimited Spanish courses I created follow specifically this philosophy, allowing the student to quickly consolidate their Spanish in a simple and convenient way. So, the conclusion is you have to use a system where once you have learned something, you will remember it for months, years, forever. My suggestion for today is, if you have audio content in Spanish, create a schedule to listening to the same content at least over the course of 1 week, every day. After some time, you will notice the difference. Okay, so this is the end of this video. The rule to remember is: Rule number 3. Learn by repetition. Tomorrow I'll be talking about something I'm sure you'll be interested in: how to speak Spanish automatically. See you there!